Hey community group leaders and teachers, I hope you all are doing well, having a great day. Hey, I'm excited to share another round of Leadership Minute. This is one more tool that you can have in your tool belt to lead more effectively. Through the month of January this year, as we're starting off a new year, I hope to give us a few more tools in our tool belt to look for ways to build momentum for each of our community groups. A hot button topic that's happened just this last week seems to be all about politics. And everybody wants to find out everyone's opinion about politics, one way or another. It seems to be such a divisive issue. I've seen churches in the last couple of days even fold, and people saying, I want out, because politics is such a big deal, and it's moving so many people in so many different ways. While it's worthy to have a discussion about politics, I want to suggest the best way to build momentum for your community group in this season is to challenge people. When a conversation of politics comes up, try and shift the conversation to, instead of what's going on and when you get your just deserves, what's going on with your heart? Who's in charge of your heart, and who are you looking out for the most? Are you looking out for your own interests? Are you looking out for the interests of others? Are you looking out for your own interests and the interests of your country? Are you looking out for the interests of God's kingdom, God's rule, and God's reign? How are you as a leader helping to steer the conversation away from selfish motivations into godly motivations? Every single time you steer the conversation away from self and towards God, God wins. Not only does God win, but your group is going to gain exponential momentum. Here's a truth that I've learned in years of leading different groups, both while I was working in the secular world as a sales rep for Salem Communications and in the church world. Every single time we focus on what God is doing instead of on what we're doing, God wins. Not only does God win, we help people shift their focus on Jesus, the author and perfecter of their faith. People, instead of being on unstable ground because of politics, and every time you focus on that, there's going to be unstable ground. When you focus on the rock, on Jesus of Nazareth, dude, things change for the better. So you want to build momentum for your group, help everyone in your group focus on what God is doing and on what Jesus is doing in advancing God's kingdom, God's agenda, not our agenda, not a selfish agenda, but a selfless agenda that says God first, other people second. Doing that will revolutionize your group and the focus of your group and the direction of your group. It'll also help as people start to argue and get frustrated about politics on one side or the other side to frame a context that says our mission as a group is to help people know Jesus, grow closer to Him, and run after Him with everything that we have. When we do that, God's going to mess with our identity and the way we think of things, and instead He's going to shift our hearts to be more concerned about the things He's concerned about, less concerned about the things that we're concerned about. So instead of having selfish interests, we're going to be more concerned about the needs of others. It's a beautiful thing. So I encourage you as a leader, one more tool to build momentum for your group is, instead of focusing on politics of Republicans or Democrats or Libertarians or any number of other issues, focus on the kingdom of God and look for ways to build up God's kingdom, God's rule and reign in your heart and the hearts of everyone in your community group, and help us as a group to focus on the needs of other people as more important than ourselves. Doing so will shift the focus of any political conversation off of ourselves and onto what God is doing and will help grow your group. Hey, I hope you have a wonderful day, friends. And if you have any questions about this or any other topic I bring up, reach out to me. You can call me here at the church office. You can shoot me an email, dmcpherson@tulsafbc.org. I want to hear from you. I want to learn some ways that I can help you grow as a leader, as well as help your group grow. I hope you have a wonderful day, friends. Bye.